I saw that shit.
I need to get for that. Did it like, hey, nigga.
All right, we good now. We about to go live, yo.
Oh
shit. Live and late as fuck. Late is fuck.
Live from the 504. It's Mr. Crazy Flow.
Now, if we start lagging, then I don't really know what to tell folks, bruh. Apparently, we can't do Skype in 1080. All right, let me see if it's on the actual. I'm on the wrong shit. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Everybody here?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
What?
Because I had to do another stream. I think this one's ready. One watching.
Yo, I'm not gonna stunt.
What?
I'm not even trying to diss my man because he's like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like brother from another mother. But when I first seen that New York nigga, that shit made me think of Ricky, bro. I don't know why. Like the thumbnail that you got, nigga with the high heel.
Well, that's what he said. That's what he said.
I was like, bro, that's either Ricky or French Montana, bro. Like it was one of them two niggas.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to put up the thumbnail shout. We're gonna have goddamn thumbnail shout outs. If you send me a funny thumbnail and we use it for the podcast, I'm gonna give you a shout out and shit. Shout out to everybody here. I'm sorry, we are an hour late. It's
He's
because
nicer than me. Because if you send me photos and I use it, I just take it like it's mine.
So we I'm sorry guys. We are back. The podcast is not dead. And y'all gotta stop with this. I don't even want to do it, bro. But shout out to Caesars, J2 Trill. We got Carter, Razo. We got Clayton McGill. Shout out Trill Troy.
His last name?
Huh?
What's that guy's name? Clayton Mahoo?
Clayton McGill.
Clayton Bigsby.
Mr. X Murder. What up, bro?
You got the dog filter on.
Do I accept? Come on, man. Come on, hey, JD the Dream, bro. You know what you did. All right, yeah. It was an hour. We supposed to be here at 5:30. I was having some serious goddamn technical difficulties. You know what? Let's get to the shout out though. So today's goddamn thumbnail is brought to you by Matthew Williams. Shout out to Matthew on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. He said Ricky Wilder.
A nigga knew better than to
please
tag
make
me
this a
in
thumbnail of the next podcast. And the caption is, after you fight every guy in New York, this is dead ass the final boss. That dude look like Ricky though. I ain't gonna hold you at all, bro.
Oh man, that dude didn't tag me in it though. He didn't tag me in that shit though.
Oh, he ain't tag you?
I thought that was French Montana, yo.
He just said Ricky.
That's not French Montana?
That's it's Ricky and French Montana.
I don't know who he is.
Like, I swear they put the earrings from Dragon Ball Z on a few.
Oh shit! The Batara fusion.
Oh, yo.
Where did he get them fucking boots?
I'm mad he said that was the final boss because I seen one with this big swole ass buff dude from New York, and it was like once you beat everybody, you got to battle him. Like, yo, I was like,
no, but he wrote this is dead ass the final boss.
Yo, these dudes in the comment section is unreal, yo. I can't even.
They say A-boy from.
Hey, TB Gaming, savage as fuck, bro. Come on, man.
That shit, they said A-boy from Yo, son.
I got ATB. I gotta mod you for that, man. Don't abuse your mod privileges, TB. That was a good one. That was funny.
Hey, yeah, that shit was funny. They say Soldier ain't from the hood, man.
They say Big Soldier got too many M's. What's up, man? Get off me.
Hey, hold on. You're not gonna have no disrespect to Big Gooch Soldier. You better put some respect on his name. Boy.
He called him Big Gooch.
Big
wow.
Gooch, nigga.
He said that's Ricky's real life Xenoverse character. Jesus Christ.
That Draco, boys better stop playing with Big Gooch. That nigga do look like a WWE created character in that picture.
Yo, for real, he got the knee-high boots and shit.
Like, what boots is those, bro? Like, please tell me somebody photoshopped them boots. Like that, he couldn't seriously.
No, those are thought-ass high-heel Tim boots. I'm being dead ass.
So you speaking from experience,
he got some Yeezys on them, bro.
You seen them for real?
Seen them
in the swap meet. Or those is real town.
Those are like legit in like a lot of regular shoe stores in like Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I haven't lived in New York a minute.
You never see women wear like high up to their knee type shoes.
Not like that.
Not that high.
No. They legit have something similar, but like they call them.
I see boots like that. Yeah, for females.
Hoochie boots.
Yeah, because that's what bitches wear to the clubs and shit. Like they real high, but they normally leather. This shit look like legit suede and
special edition Tim.
I mean, Tim started making high heel sneakers, yo. I don't know what they up to, bro. Shit crazy.
They up to.
All right, we're gonna get a couple more. We'll start the actual podcast once we get a couple more people in here. If you're in the stream, I need you to tweet it out. I know being late and having 3 different streams up probably didn't help us none. So see if we get a few more people in here. The last stream we did Battlefield 1. We did a live stream on here. That shit was lit. Propsy, you was in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole squad was in there. Shit was hilarious, and we was roasting Dave's mic pretty much the whole goddamn stream. So.
90% of the shit was Dave getting this roast.
Then the viewers start getting in. It was no more good after that.
Then the 2% was Dave getting these deaths and not getting these kills.
Yeah.
I would have went offline. I was like, all right, y'all, man. Hey, listen, my wife.
Dave always like, why y'all do this to me? Nigga, why you do this to us? Man? What you mean?
Hell no.
Gucci,
One more label try to stop me.
How's the chat doing?
The chat, you know what they doing. You know what they doing, right man. These dudes, I look in there. There's all kind of jokes, bro.
Yo, this dude said Abel got 150 gamers in the chat.
Right now, bro, best video of 2017 is me falling.
Because you know what they're going to do. They're going to go over there
Yo,
and be
Chris, man, what's what you wanted me to talk about Drawing to Death so bad, bro?
About who?
The free Drawing to Death. It was a free to pay now. It was a free to play. Now you have to buy the game. They made it pay. You have to buy it.
Yeah,
it's no longer.
I had the game. It wasn't a beta. I was playing the beta.
I thought it was the other way around, where it was pay and then it was free to play. It's the other way.
I didn't know it was paid.
Nah, they just announced it that it's now they're no longer doing it free to play. You have to buy the game when it launches.
I don't know why ain't nobody gonna buy it.
No, ain't nobody gonna buy that.
Ain't nobody
it was definitely fun, but ain't nobody buying no game that was supposed to be free.
What game is this?
Drawn to Death. I was really interested in that game, but yeah, it's taking too long.
Third person shooter, like you had all type of stuff.
Man got a purse. Like my man was matching. He knew when he picked out his clothes, he knew what he was gonna do.
The thing is, he looks like one of those dudes who does like a lot of comedy shit on IG. Did that shit on purpose. That's who he looked like.
Man, that nigga just woke up feeling good that day, bro. Stop giving this man too much credit. That man came out the house like, I'm stunting on these niggas, bro. Like, get off me, bro. Like that had to be his girl's boots. Like you can't tell me that they was in his size.
If them shits fit him, that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Man, that shit is bogus. Like New York, bro. Like every time New York get a W, it just gets erased with an L, bro.
I don't even know when we had a last W. When was the last time we had a W? Because I don't remember.
I mean, the recent L was the Giants game, and I was tight.
X.
When did Ready to Die come out?
This dude. Really?
What happened?
He said when did Ready to Die come out? You ain't peep what he just did right there? Total disrespect. All right, you know what? We got 500 people in here. Shout out to the whole 500. Sure, people will come in as we go. But let's get to the goddamn show. GMG episode 140. After like a 4 goddamn week break, we are back. The squad is here. Yes. Now, let's go ahead and get the intros out the way. We're going to start with Chef. Chef is here. He got the mellow avatar. What's the mellow face for? What do he do?
It's just to like, just you can see the pain of like anybody who's like a Knicks fan. You can see the pain in his eyes. Like, yo, I got to keep playing every damn day just to get like W's. Like, we're not even close to at least making an 8th seed. But what's going on, y'all? I'm just happy to be here, man. It's just like, I feel Melo's pain. I'm just looking at it right now. I'm just like, damn, GMG hasn't been here for 4 weeks, man. I need something positive in my life, but we here. Shout out to everybody. And yeah.
Taking L's.
Taking one on the green screen.
We're going to switch it over to Barry. He always like Was you FaceTiming somebody with that picture right there?
No, man. See, I was about to go to bed, man. No, I was just happy to be alive, man.
All the lights on. Damn.
I actually like sleeping with the lights on. No, but what's going on, y'all? I'm glad to be here one more time. I'm glad the podcast is back. Let's talk games.
All right, Ricky.
Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh, Young World was good. It's your boy 3G. We're back here with another video.
Come on, man.
What? Yo, my bad. Listen, we don't even know. All right, yo, what's going on,
man? Have some respect, dog. Like
what? Yo, listen, man.
Yo,
we out here, bro. Nah, I'm glad we finally back though. Listen, it's been too fucking long. I'm itching like crackhead and shit. Well, I'm glad we back.
Fuck, don't no. You're not just going to speed past that like you didn't just do that. Why'd you do that, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like I gotta be the one now to take over that line. You know what I'm saying? I got deals too. But look, yo, I'm glad to be back.
Yo, no, that's enough. We've heard enough from you. That's it. That's it. You're done. You're done.
No, I'm glad to be back. Yo, we got the squad.
It's over, man. Prophecy.
Yeah,
you prophecy at the mute itself. Go ahead, intro, bro. Damn, dude.
Man.
Wow.
Hello.
I can't. This is where we at. Oh wait, I got the wrong goddamn background on. I'm all fucked up in the game. Let me fix.
You got the Dabosaur?
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a lit ass background, by the way.
There we go.
When we gonna see that bitch come out? Question.
Man, we gonna get to that shit. Question of the day. Let's go around the table. Christmas. We didn't get to talk about any of the stuff we got for Christmas. What's your favorite gaming related thing that you got for Christmas? We're gonna start with Prophecy. If you got anything gaming related. What's your favorite Christmas? Let's do that.
My favorite Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Or gaming?
Well,
make up your mind, nigga.
All right, let's do gaming. As long as you got something gaming.
I got some headsets. The wife got me a headset. That was pretty lit because my old headset was, you know how black people do, bro. We be putting duct tape on these motherfuckers.
Hey, yo, Prof, I feel you. I see my PlayStation Pulse headset, man.
Because like I just really ain't feel like justify spending $100+ on another headset. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna wear these until they break. So I got the what are these called? Razer, some Razer.
Razer's nice too.
It works for PS4, Xbox, and PC, so it's nice.
Speaking
that's
of
what's up,
the
man.
headsets, I definitely had the Tritons 720s taped, and then the one ear didn't work. But I rocked them things out for at least 6 more months.
Like these are the most comfortable headsets I've ever had, ever. Like period.
Yeah,
like it's crazy.
All right, Ricky, favorite Christmas gaming item?
This right here, baby.
You actually went and got it?
No, my wifey got it for me for Christmas, man. I was shocked as shit.
I ain't watching the video. What is it?
It's the NES Mini, the classic edition. It shouldn't have been a rarity. Like it shouldn't even be considered like a limited like that type of item. But I was happy as hell. Like I didn't even know she had got it for so long. That's why she didn't even sweat whether or not I was able to get it. She knew I wasn't gonna be able to get it, and she just kept saying, "Oh, it's all right." But nah, this shit's so fucking fun, bro. They got I was playing Mario and then the Super Mario 3. The only one I don't fuck with is like Dr. Mario. I don't like that one out of all of them. And I forgot what football game is.
Hold on. How you gonna say Mario?
Super Mario Bros.
3, Super Mario, and then say I don't play Dr. Mario. How you gonna change?
Nah. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
You went from Mario to Mario.
Yo, my bad, son. No, but I don't know. I wasn't a fan of. Wait, is it Dr. Mario? I don't know. You know how I be saying it, but I'm not a fan of Dr. Mario. I was playing all the other ones. I had a lot of fun. That Donkey Kong one pissed me the fuck off. But I had a lot of fun with that. That was like my favorite thing I got for gaming.
I ain't gonna lie. The only game I wanted them to put on there and would have made me get it is if they'd have put the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle joint on there from 1980.
I'm so shocked they didn't. I don't understand.
Yeah. Other than that, like I really wanted to, but I just like they don't got. And I think they put some Mega Man on there and some other stuff, but I was just like, nah. Just needed that old school TMNT. And they had an old X-Men game back in the day. Would have been fire on there.
Moving on, Barry, what'd you get, bro?
I got $20 in a card.
That's fucked up.
I mean, that's amazing. Some people ain't getting nothing.
Why you laughing, Rick?
Yo, for real, like.
Because the way he did it, like I could picture his face right now saying,
and a card. He got the card in his hand, looking at it because the balance.
Yeah, facts.
that's number right now. I know Barry, bro. I'm not
He's like looking at it like, damn, I just got
I got a pack of Black and Miles and a BCD, bro.
All right, Chef, what'd you get?
Game related, I just got Rainbow Six on PC.
What's that?
Rainbow Six Siege. You definitely know it was Rainbow Six Siege.
What did that?
Stop doing
I
that,
dead ass, like no bull. I know you trolling, but I dead ass thought you was serious for a quick second. Because I didn't really hear what you said because I was reading the comments. And then when he said it again, I'm like, yo, chill.
Okay.
Oh,
now I said I wasn't buying this, and I didn't buy it. All right.
Man, Rainbow Six is dope.
yeah.
Yo, why you sounding like you was about to go like deep voice on the pitch?
PS4
I know what you got,
Pro, yo. She bought me a PS4 Pro.
That's what's up. Hey, listen.
Man.
What was that for? Damn.
I'm finna hate on you, so I ain't even, you know what I mean? I ain't even proud of you.
Man, that console ain't no
back to that $20, nigga.
To me,
with a $10 Xbox.
Ricky, you might feel differently. You could say it.
No, I feel the same exact way.
I see literally no difference visually. Nothing.
No, it only benefits you if you have the HDR monitor, which is they don't have one out yet, and something 4K. Like that's it. It's nothing to. It's not something to be wow about. Like that's what I mean. It was just a console that was upscaling games and some native updates and shit. It wasn't anything serious.
Games that's upscaled.
Oh, that shit. Oh, who, me or Chase?
Chase, since you got it.
Huh?
Yo.
You played any of the games that's upscaled.
Watch Dogs 2.
So you can't really see no difference.
Bro, I swear to God, I might just be tripping, but like I couldn't see any difference.
You're playing it on the same monitor, right?
Play better though.
They play the same. I'm playing on the same monitor, but if you take an image and scale it down, it's still supposed to look better. Like when I had the monitor I had before this one was also 1080, but when I got this one, all the games look better. So I don't know.
This is the thing that they don't tell people about the games that are being upscaled or updated to 4K. 4K can literally mean 2560, 380, 3800 something, right? So Watch Dogs is only upscaled up to like 2560 by 1080. So basically, we're not seeing that much of a difference. It sucks though, but you really get most of the experience out of certain games, I guess, and you'll only see a glimpse. But it's really not that serious. It's really not that serious at all. So I told people that though.
Hey, chat, I didn't even get to see we got some iPhone 7s. What did y'all get? Shout out to Jay God said he got Mighty Number 9 for $679 on Steam. He's still wondering where the $4 million went. You and everybody else, yo.
Yo, come on, Jay God.
That's what will happen.
All right, let me
see.
He
made moves.
Do we got any new people that came on PC?
What's your best gift period though?
Probably that.
Everybody else.
Yeah, probably
for Christmas. It's I could go back like years, like
Nah, I ain't talking about years.
Like
I'm lying. We had a huge family party.
5 years old, nigga.
So like I was about to be like, yo, when I got the N64, man, that shit was dope.
10 minutes, he got 2K. I'm sorry.
My best Christmas is taxes, yo.
That's like getting a lump of coal. Christmas if you get 2K.
You heard, Prob?
I said a lump of coal.
What?
My best Christmas gift to myself is when I do my taxes and get my shit back. That's because this Christmas kind of drew me off a little bit. I know
you getting this year?
Yo.
You got a credit card. Yo, all right. Somebody said something about Jim Montana. Moving on, bro.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yo, remember that video you clicked on a while ago, Chase, and we was talking about it, and me and Carter were just looking at you like you was nasty? Somebody just brought that up in the chat.
Oh. It took me a minute to think about it.
Y'all gotta link me. Like now, I'm just curious to what that was, man.
You don't want to see what it is.
You don't really want to.
You don't even know.
I'm telling you, I'm still damaged. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't.
When you look at somebody as one of the GOATs, and then you see that, you will.
I need to see it, bro.
You don't.
Need it.
Wait, I think I know what it is.
You don't.
I need
to see it, yo. I need a link, man.
I'll provide a link.
Give me the link, man.
Don't do it.
Don't do it to him, Bloodbath.
Do it.
Yo, I'm sorry. He said, I got an Abel Green deal for Christmas, Battlefield 1 for $60.
It ain't right. Hey, my dumbass almost put this link in the chat, the stream chat.
Yo,
chill.
Yo, Rick, this nigga keeps saying that the Puerto Rican ice cream.
Yo, that man
said
when he found out where it was at. He was like, it's like,
I see the thumbnail. You know what? I'm smooth, yo.
Yeah, smooth criminal. Don't even do it, B. Instant transmission out of that.
Yo, hold on.
Go ahead and get out of that.
Yo, what the fuck? How they gonna collect?
I can't link it. Ask Ricky to do it. I can't link it. I couldn't be caught dead with that link in my hand.
Oh shit!
Don't do it, big fella. Wait, why?
I can't.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
I can't do that. I can't be caught dead with that link, bruh.
Yo, because I'm only weak because he said one of the goats. He called.
Yeah, I mean, she was
one of the goats.
Oh, I know, but that shit fucked me up.
I mean, hey, C Davis know what I'm talking about, but I don't want the chat going in that direction today. You know what I mean? All right, let's move on to the goddamn shit. All right, first and foremost, Scalebound, one of the exclusives for, one of Xbox games in development for I don't know how long, at least 3 years, maybe longer. Canceled, not delayed, not like it's a wrap. Where's the Scalebound gameplay? And if you don't know what game I'm talking about,
you said Scalebound.
I did. Can I live?
Yo, look what I just tweeted you and put in the chat.
I got some Scalebound gameplay coming up.
That shit is hilarious.
Oh man.
Wait, what the? That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Why is it such like a running joke though? Like that we never even talked about, but we
don't even know.
They just took it in their hands. All right, let's get back on this Scalebound shit though.
Yeah, why about Scalebound, bro?
So Scalebound's canceled. So Fable Legends. Wait, what was that? Fable Legends or Fable 3?
Fable, just the franchise.
Okay, Fable.
Well, it was Fable Legends. But
Fable Legends also canceled.
Phantom Dust is gone.
Phantom Dust is also
Project
not coming.
Spark, where that at?
It's just this game here. I don't give a fuck what nobody else said. This and Horizon were the games that I was really looking forward to, just because they were
top 5. They were my top.
Totally brand new games. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the sequels. I love God of War and all that, but these were brand new games, and they were different than any other games that I've played in a long ass time. So I was really looking forward to this. So I'm really disappointed. And there's another article that says what does it say? Crackdown 3 is all that remains from Microsoft's E3
and that's probably going to get canceled too.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, but that's having some issues as well.
That's getting canceled.
Y'all didn't hear what happened with Crackdown 3?
Pushed back till 2018-19.
Well, Ricky, tell me about Crackdown 3. We heard one
thing from Crackdown, bro. It can run 12 Xbox Ones.
Not as of now.
It was 60 or some shit, yo.
Not as of right now.
All right, go ahead. But say why.
Well, now the developers spoke out on Crackdown 3 and said because now people are questioning whether or not their game is releasing. They're saying that they're still developing Crackdown 3 and it's just rough. They're saying, but they're not going to cancel the game, which means in no time soon we're going to see that game. And the fact that it's underperforming on the Xbox and they're trying their best to make sure that it works. So all that it runs like 12 or on the cloud or whatever it is, that don't even matter at this point. We need the game to actually just perform right. So the developers spoke out on that, but it was basically like an update because people are now like, yo, we haven't heard shit because ever since September of last year, that's when the whole Scalebound debacle started with the developers of Microsoft. And then there was a lot of information spurring around about why Scalebound isn't doing so good, and the fact that they pulled staffing away, staffing just took off, people quit. There's a lot of shit going on. But do y'all have a clue or may have like an idea why you think Microsoft parted ways at all?
That's a good question.
What, Scalebound or with?
Yeah. Scalebound. If anything, I know you was a fan. I know you was interested in the game, so I'll go last if y'all want. But if obviously you want to go first,
I don't.
Whatever.
I don't know the real reason. I sent you guys the article about what they said. They were getting worked too hard. Apparently, pause, whatever, if needed.
No, we know.
But it just seems like it was premature. Like they showed this game, and I think every single one of us really wanted to play this game. Right. I think the moment they showed it, it just instantly caught us like that. And not only that, people failed to realize that it was almost a direct FU to Horizon, right? Because prior to that, they showed up with Scalebound, and immediately after it was like, yo, what is PlayStation going to show us that's going to be anywhere near as good as that? Then Horizon came out. So we had the two games battling against each other, right? So like those are going to be the two biggest games, as Chase said, new games, not off of no other series, to come out. I'm not saying that Scalebound was going to sell 10 million units or 10 million, people were going to just go out there and buy Xboxes, but I do know people who were going to buy some just to play that game. To me, that game was going to be a lot bigger than people give it credit for. These Xbox, these fanboys, these dickheads are trying to act like it means nothing, but these are the same dudes that was screaming about Scalebound being better than Horizon. They first showed it, but now all of a sudden it's not that big of a deal. Let's be honest here. None of us here are Xbox, PS fanboys. Most of us are everything. We have everything. And we're looking forward to every platform that's coming out in the future. But let's be real. What game right now on Xbox is coming out that you want to play that isn't Cuphead or Sea of Thieves?
Oh, yeah.
Those games
Zero.
Good, but those
There's no other game, period. Scalebound was going to be that game. There's a reason why. The only game I was playing on my Xbox prior to Scalebound being cut was Ark. Ark, which is on PC and PS4 now. There was no other game I was playing. Gears is fun, but it doesn't give me the old Gears feeling that I used to have. Scalebound is going to be something that we haven't seen in a while. One of the things that we have a lot of right now is multiplayer games, but we don't have a lot of co-op multiplayer games, co-op games that are like Borderlands, that have fun with a story. Right. This game kind of reminded me of, looked kind of like the Final Fantasy X Dragon Age game, right? Like I played Dragon Age. Dragon Age is really fun. So that's what it reminded me of. That was the benefit that I was giving them over Horizon. I was going to play Scalebound more than I was going to play Horizon based off of the fact that it was multiplayer, it was co-op. Now that they don't have that game, it's looking real suspect over there. And then you just brought up the issues with Crackdown. I'm not saying that Xbox isn't going to show us something this year that can make us completely forget about Scalebound, but based off what we know in the past and what we've already seen, Chase already said that it was the last game being canceled. Fable is gone. We know we're going to get a new Halo Wars 2. I mean, there's probably people that want Halo Wars 2 or whatever, but what game are you really looking excited for on the Xbox? It's really bad over there for that. Like, I really hate Microsoft. I'm not going to take everything on Microsoft. I don't know what happened, but as being someone who was looking really forward to this game, I'm really pissed off. Like, it really, really, really pissed me off.
I'm salty as fuck. I just want to, to add what you're saying, I just want to say real quick, you were asking about the Xbox exclusives. I'm just going to read what is on the table. I don't know all these games, so I'm just going to read the ones that I know of. Crackdown, Cuphead, which I'm still looking forward to. If that shit gets canceled, I'm done. Halo Wars 2, Phantom Dust. I don't even know what's up with Phantom Dust.
Done, finished, canceled.
So Phantom Dust is gone. Sea of Thieves looks good. And State of Decay 2. That's only like 5 games, and then they showed a lot more. So that's like, I mean, we can almost say half of what we are looking forward to has been canceled from Xbox.
Everything we were looking forward to. Now, Xbox can make fun of PlayStation niggas and say it's never coming out, right? We don't know when Spider-Man's coming out. Everything is to be determined, but we know for a fact that motherfuckers ain't coming out. Them all is canceled. until somebody else picks them up, which I hope, Sony, if you do anything smart in your day, is to pick up this game. Like, for you to have Horizon and Scalebound under your belt,
yo, that would be
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got it, my nigga. Like, me and Ricky were having a conversation, and I was talking about Nintendo picking it up just to be petty, because I feel like Nintendo's petty enough to do that.
Not even to be petty. No, I wanted to actually. I'm gonna chime in on that what you said, because I went back and thought about a few things, and it actually made perfect sense. But if Chef, you want to go? You want to go next, or
like, to be honest with you, the Scalebound was not like really a game I was like too high on. It's not, because it's like me for preference, because I'm more of a person who play like a lot of sports fighting games and stuff. So from what I'm looking at, it looked like it was gonna be something cool, because Platinum made it, like, it was making it. So with Platinum, you're either gonna get an ill ass game, or you're just gonna get a like crazy game. It's gonna be shitty. Yeah. But I'm just surprised. To be honest with you, I'm surprised. I don't know what Xbox, Microsoft could do, because the only thing they really have left that I'm really kind of interested in getting is Cuphead, and that's it.
That's sad.
That's it.
What happened to We Happy Few, by the way? Like,
they never finished the development on that, and we don't hear nothing about the team.
My God,
isn't it on there though?
I thought it was
it's on there, but it's not
out.
Done.
No, the developers decided to release it early on both Xbox and the PC, and it was a new way of saying, "Oh, this is for the Xbox preview program." Bullshit. The game is still not even completed. So,
this is like, you guys. I don't think you guys really realize the passion we have. Like, this sucks, bro. Because when it comes down to it, we gamers before we favor anything. And this game looked like it was going to be something unique, and it really hurts that it's gone. But my bad, continue.
No, but to be honest with you, it looks cool. It looks like a cool game. I just wish they actually gave it a chance. I don't like, was they hurting like financially? Was it just taken too damn long?
No. Microsoft got all the money in the world.
Boy, they got money out there.
Yeah.
They got money.
Buy me right now, cash.
Wait, is Barry back or not? Right? Oh, Barry, you back?
I'm here.
You want to go? You want to go last, or you want to go now? It doesn't matter.
You want to go? You want to go home?
You want to go?
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I just wanted to end off my point by saying I think that it was, like I said, that Microsoft was kind of like an EA in this situation. They were kind of forcing the game to come out a lot sooner than it should have been. I feel like it might have been one of those games that was to be determined versus a signified date, as in 2017 or 2016. I felt like they just wanted to show it and pray that it was going to be ready in time. I don't know if they didn't have enough people. As Ricky said earlier, people were quitting from the studio. So I don't know. I think it was just too much for them to handle. Honestly.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the other games that they're working on.
What I'll say is that what really sucks is I blame now, because me and Prophecy had a pretty long convo on it, and at first I'm just like, nah, Platinum Games is full. I went back and realized like Microsoft has a lot of blame, and they took a shot with this one and kind of screwed over Platinum, because they know they're not marketable in Japan, and this is actually a JRPG that people didn't realize that this is actually a JRPG game that was pushed in the US, and for some reason our demographic here, we play all types of games. We know that. Over in Japan or China, they tend to stay within their own genre of games, and we see what consoles do well over there. Nintendo, as of recent with the Wii U, that's different. But as far as Sony, they sell more out there, and they stick to their specific type, like to their type of games. Microsoft fucked up where they tried, just like with Sea of Thieves and Cuphead. Why are they and it's great to push a game to the extent where they believe this game can do numbers and it's going to be great. But that's where they messed up, because they marketed this game so much that now we don't even.
Yeah, we're good now. I don't know what happened right there. Okay.
You live again?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
All right. Now, so you want me to continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, so what I was gonna say was, so Microsoft doesn't really, because there's a few Xbox 360 games that are JRPG hits. You know, they got some JRPGs out there, but this is actually one of the first JRPG games that Platinum was taking control over and pushing it to the American fan base and to the audience. I mean, and the thing is, it was one of those like titles that, yeah, we're definitely not going to do good overseas. And why Platinum Games, I say, kind of shot themselves in the foot is because they took on this challenge to letting this be an exclusive for an American brand. Had this been a multi-plat or for Sony, I could see them rolling out with numbers, because one, the demographic over in Japan for RPGs, especially with JRPGs, is ridiculous. And especially out here, being in America, Canada, whatever you want to call it. And with Microsoft taking this risk, I think with the delays, with the game underperforming on the Xbox One, because they were trying to push this shit to be 60 frames. I don't know if y'all knew that. They wanted this game to be 60. Man. And to push this game to be 1080, 60 at least, or something equivalent to that, I think Microsoft decided, you know what, we're just going to cut ties. And then you had people quitting. You had people taking breaks. You had the team who was working with Nier Automata. You guys know that game is fucking amazing, the demo. Working on this game. They actually stopped developing Scalebound, and then when Microsoft was trying to push it for this year to drop, they had to come back to development because Platinum Games is one small studio based out in Japan. So, like, why would you try to bring this studio based out of Japan over to make a game that'll appeal more to the American demographic? They really shot themselves in the foot with that, and then Microsoft decided to just cut ties. So now I'm curious as to who the hell is going to take over this game, and I would hope Nintendo or Sony takes over because, once again, the fan base is much larger as far as Japanese RPGs because that caters more to that demographic.
You know what? The other thing you got to think of is Microsoft made this. You know, they're producing it, so they would have to sell the rights in order for.
No, that's not how it originally. That's the thing that people are getting confused. That's not how it originally started. Scalebound actually was their own independent IP. On Platinum Games, remember they got Devastation, Metal Gear Rising, and Bayonetta and all that. But this was their independent IP, and Microsoft decided to take this IP. You know, they cut them a budget, they paid them somewhat to make it an exclusive, and decided to run with that. But when you see what titles Microsoft has going up against Sony and E3, they don't have a strong lineup of games. So what's going to happen is Microsoft is pushing the shit out of Scalebound and pushing all that on and trying to push that game to be one of their biggest games to launch in 2017. Put so much pressure that the game wasn't even completed. And what they did, decided to just like drop like the partnership. They stopped partnering with them. Now I don't know what's happening if they just partnered with them and they gave them the rest of the money, or now they're on their own. But I just think it was been shady
because we don't know if they even have. Because knowing Microsoft, they probably wrap that up. If we ain't having y'all, there's probably a contract. If something happens, then y'all can't sell to another person for some amount of time. That's what I would do if I was a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Like, y'all can't sell this game to another company for like a year.
It's so
that
fucked
seems
up.
Something that they would do.
It's so fucked up how they did it because, like I told you guys, I seen this shit at E3 and I seen more extensive gameplay, and I was just like, this would have been an amazing like game as far as like co-op and RPG game, and the style of it made it more fun. You was able to customize your dragons, and you have to actually, the way of customizing your dragon is you have to create a bond with your dragon. The
man, don't tell me this shit,
yeah,
man.
I was really about to cut him off. Like, don't
my bad. No,
don't help me now. Look at this shit, man.
I know, man. There was the thing is, it had tiers of customization, man, and it was different than what people thought. Like, look at that shit right there,
he
yo.
He just transformed.
Yeah.
You see how he got more of a dragon, like medieval warrior looking suit? The bond between you and the dragon you pick, and then remember the co-op gameplay.
Told you not to tell
my bad, y'all shut up. I know.
I'm just not going. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with you.
It just looks so fire, bro.
Barry, I know you want to say something too.
Well, I just want to back up Ricky's point when he talked about that generally JRPGs in Japan. They do a lot better in Japan, and it really made no sense in a way for them to make a JRPG type of game on the Xbox. Just to throw numbers out there, Final Fantasy 15 in this first week did 2.40 million on PS4 alone. You flip that on the Xbox side, it only did 250,000, with Japan not even selling like nothing.
Yeah.
That sound effect came in at the perfect time.
Yo, that was on purpose. That had to be intentional, yo. Because he out here dropping.
I wasn't, yo. That's my phone, yo.
Oh, but, it was?
Yeah. with that being said, like, almost like it to even go further into that, like I see what they try to do. Like, they try to make it like I really wasn't paying attention to this game until like after the cancellation. I was like, let me see what the hype is about. But seeing like some of the trailer and seeing like how they did with the protagonist, Like he's kind of chatty. He seemed like he'll be like a little, like they try to make like a RPG game like this, and to make it cater in a way like to audiences that it won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like the cater to audiences that will do well over here too. I feel like this game would have survived a lot better if it was a multi-plat though. I feel like it would be no reason for them.
This would have been a franchise if it was a multi-plat.
Yeah, it would have continued as a series.
It would have. It was on to something. I mean, I can only say so much going off demo, though. Honestly, but
I don't know nobody that didn't think this game looked good.
Wait, say it
from
again.
The features and just like I said, like the main character seemed like he got his own personality going. Then the co-op just is like Prof was saying, there's not that many like real co-op games like there.
There's no co-op RPGs out there like that, man.
Exactly.
Like, that's the biggest fault is it didn't have a story. Division just 15-minute story. Like there's no real good, different, diverse co-op game. This was gonna be that. I said earlier, I didn't hear anyone say that they weren't looking forward to this game. Now there was people that said, "What game are you talking about?" They didn't see it, but I haven't heard one person say that this game looked trash. Now the frame rates and stuff was bad, but regardless, the game itself looked amazing.
You know what?
The game itself looked amazing.
You know what messed up too, Prof, and everybody else? Like at E3, y'all remember the gameplay they shown? That was the worst way to promote your game by showing that part of the gameplay. Because outside from that, the booths in other places, like in other areas around E3 that showed the gameplay, show way better gameplay. And I don't know why they had somebody play it live. I would have rather just seen pre-recorded to see more, because the person who played the frame rate was dropping. And hearing that it was a last minute pull, they wanted to see if that person could just play it live to just to show the audience how it is. But they should have just had the pre-recorded gameplay. But what Barry said, I'm gonna just try to edit a little bit of that, because I know you said the JRPG things it does better over there. But not only that, the fact that it's on an Xbox. Xbox
that's what I was saying.
Poorly, so poorly over in Japan. Nobody, and it sucks for me to say this when I say ain't nobody. You don't remember that image that launched when Xbox One first came out? They put an image out of the pre-orders and people standing outside. There was nobody waiting for the Xbox One in Japan. They took pictures in so many different stores. Barely anybody was waiting. I don't know what the thing is about that, but JRPGs on an Xbox, that could have been a big thing. And I mean, out here, like I said, our demographic, we play anything. We'll play a game that's developed in Russia, Japan. We don't give a fuck. But for some reason, the demographic over there, especially being on an Xbox, it just wasn't going to sell well.
I think part of it is because it's really, really big for Asian culture. Like when they get to a brand, they stick to it. Like even marketing out there is different. And I feel like Sony has always had his back when it comes to like RPG games and.
Remember, that's a Japanese.
I mean, because it is
a Japanese company.
Yeah, that's a Japanese studio, so they had it.
They're gonna support their own.
Exactly. That's how they always do. Always.
That's the only reason why the Wii U sales got up 250%, because wasn't nobody buying this over here.
Nah. And that's the thing too. Like, that's why when Prof told me, like in the chat, I think Nintendo should pick it up, and I was thinking like, no, they're not gonna.
I ain't say should. I said I can see them.
No. You said you could see them, and I'm just like, nah. And I was like, nah.
The next one, the Wii U. But.
Yo, and I was thinking about it like, yo, that shit crazy. I'd rather it be a multi-plat being supported on all consoles and PC, whatever. But if it had to be a console to take over this game, it would sure enough be. I would rather it be a Nintendo or Sony. And people who see the development behind this, because we all look at this, we just thought it was just a regular RPG. No, this was actually a JRPG game that was that Platinum Games was taking over to make in English for us. And they got a game like Nier Automata over there. Japan is looking like it's going to do numbers. A lot of people pre-order it. I've read some news on that. And I don't know if you guys played a demo. Prof, I know you played it. I tried for my guys. Yo, that shit is fun as hell. That Nier game, that shit's ridiculous. And it's made by Platinum Games too.
I just want to... Once again, when I see this kind of shit, it makes me feel like, I mean, I'm not saying there's any truth to this. It just makes me feel like Microsoft is not really taking on the Xbox brand. Like, it seems like they're kind of moving away from it. I mean, when you cancel or delay, it's like 70% of your games, like that says a lot. And then when they got the Scorpio, hopefully the Scorpio does well, because if it doesn't, that's just going to be another strike that Microsoft might put on their little board, where we've heard before that they was moving away from the Xbox brand. I don't when that was being said, I wasn't really rocking with that, but depending on how the Scorpio does, I mean, I think it's going to be a big deal if the Scorpio does not move enough units, because
how is it going to move units? What
I'm
games?
not saying it is.
Not you. I'm saying that's crazy to me. Like,
but most people don't really know. They don't buy consoles for exclusives. Only like people that are really real gamers even know what games are exclusive and what games aren't. A lot of those casual people don't know that this game is only available on this platform. It's a lot more rare than we think it is, because we are all in tune with the industry like that. So I think people just get the console that's their friends are on, and or what is cheaper, and I think it's just going to stay like that. So with the Scorpio coming out, they can have all the power in the world, but I don't know how many people are going to spend. If it's $700, which they said it wasn't, I'm thinking it's going to be $600, because they said it's not going to be priced higher than any other console that we've seen. But like, that console needs to do well, because now again we looking at the list, and there's a list. I can't even put it on the screen, but they have the PlayStation exclusives versus the Xbox and then the Switch. And
it's disgusting. Even the Switch exclusives are looking like they're about to murder the shit out of Microsoft.
The Switch exclusives I don't see Nintendo canceling many games, so we know those are coming out. The PlayStation list is super long. Not to say that all these games are worth it, but there's a lot of fucking games on this list. Just to name a few, you got the Crash Bandicoot remaster, Days Gone, Death Stranding, Detroit Become Human,
Last of Us 2,
God of War, Gran Turismo,
Spider-Man,
Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Knack 2.
Capcom spoke up about Deep Down. Remember that fucking game?
Yeah, that's on crazy. There too.
Yeah. They just spoke back up about it.
Ni no Kuni, the 2, Persona 5,
Shaq-Fu 2. No, I'm sorry.
Shenmue 3, which that shit ain't coming out. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, that's just DLC. But
isn't there a Street Fighter game that's coming out only on here too soon, or Tekken?
I don't see that on this list.
I thought there was a fighting game that's only coming out for like a year or something.
I say all that to say, like, anybody that's looking at exclusives, man, if you're on Xbox, it's bullshit, man. Because I was never happy about any game cancellations that we've seen. It's somehow always a game I'm interested in when that shit get canceled. Every time. So anyway.
Well, one more thing, Mike. Phil Spencer and Shuhei Yoshida just spoke out. Yoshida said today that they have a number of unannounced IPs they're gonna announce at E3, brand new IPs and games or whatever. And then you got Phil Spencer, who said the same thing yesterday. So, still, I'm interested to see what unannounced IPs. But now we gotta wonder what fucking year those are coming out. So
right, because at the end of the day, we don't know when most of these games on any of the platforms. Well, Nintendo. We know when their game is coming out. But as far as PlayStation and Xbox, we don't really be knowing like that. Like, they had all them games at E3 2014, and the only thing that came out was Ori and the Blind Forest.
How was Cuphead fucking delayed?
Great game. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, Scalebound, Phantom Dust, Project Spark, and Crackdown 3 were all shown at E3 2014. The only official release we have to this point is Ori and the Blind Forest. Damn, bro.
Yo, Chase,
yeah.
I think that fighting game you was talking about was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Okay.
Oh, that's only a timed exclusive. That's only a time.
That's why I said it's out for like a year or something.
Yeah.
And the other question, and I just want to touch on this before we move on, is I don't know how well these exclusives even sell on PlayStation and Xbox. I know some of them do okay, but I know stuff like The Order and then Sunset Overdrive. They didn't really.
Little Big Planet.
That's another one. Quantum, and one of those. That's the newest one that didn't do as well.
Recore garbage. Didn't do well at all.
Quantum Break didn't do that well. And
Forza did good. Gears did okay. Gears didn't do well the first week of sales, which I was shocked. But I think it made $1 million already.
Yeah, but Gears is that whole franchise after
I know.
kind of went down.
And then Black Tusk took over too.
Yeah.
And did Halo did good, right? Or did
Halo did okay. Halo did pretty okay.
I mean,
But that's the thing about exclusive, guys. I look at it more as a promotion as to buy your console. Like you said, you made a good point. People don't really buy the console to play the exclusive a lot, but if you have a PS4 and Xbox, you see Master Chief, you see Marcus Phoenix and the main characters, then you see Last of Us 2, God of War, whatever. Whichever side you see, whatever, you start to say, oh, you know what, I'll buy a PS4, but you're most likely going to play the multiplats anyway. So I look at it like maybe those exclusives like help push you on which side you want to buy, even though a lot of people don't even support fucking exclusives anyway. So.
And one last thing, because I keep somebody not in the chat, but they just kept talking about how Uncharted did better than all the Xbox exclusives, the 8 million. That's cool. Uncharted 4 is a fantastic game, but when you sell your game and you bundle it with a console, they count those sales. It's not like 8 million people went out and just bought Uncharted.
That's why Wii Sports the number one.
Yeah, like if you bundle it with the console, that's just something that comes with the console. People are not going out and pursuing those titles like that.
Shit, I wonder how much Titanfall actually sold by itself versus people that bought it and got it free with the Xbox deal.
Yeah, dudes be killing me with that. I mean, a sale's a sale, I guess, but don't be like screaming and hollering about this game did better than this game and all that. Like, but did you play the shit? No, you didn't, because you on Twitter talking about sales. How could you have time to play those games?
Like, let's be real. There's probably more. Like, early on in the system span, people probably played more exclusives because there wasn't much out to play. But unless it's a really big exclusive like Horizon or like maybe Dead Rising or something like that, I don't see people playing much of the exclusives. Most people play like the huge multi-plat games when it's all said and done. Now, some people might. There are probably a few out there that will play every single Knack 2, Little Big Planet, but the majority, I don't believe, do that. The majority play the multi-plats, or they'll play it for 5 minutes and get rid of it. Like, how many people really play Sunset Overdrive like that? I played it. I had fun with it, but it wasn't like the most amazing thing ever. It was just really fun and cool for the time being.
And that's what exclusive
was the best.
Now, except for the racing, because I know there's plenty of people that play like Forza.
I can't wait for GT Sport, but they delayed that bitch.
What's the best exclusive y'all played in a long time?
The what?
What's the best exclusive y'all played in a long time?
Uncharted.
Uncharted. No, The Last of Us, in my opinion. I'm sorry. And Uncharted is close.
I mean, The Last of Us is better.
I gotta go Uncharted
4, but I'm just saying because it's the most recent.
I'm going with Destiny.
You know what? No more Activision products, Destiny?
They pretty much made it an exclusive on PlayStation. The way they promoted the game and the way they acted on it, and the game was pretty much PlayStation game.
Rumors is that Destiny 2 is going to have some sort of exclusivity, some partnerships with Sony. So I'm like, oh, there we go again.
Well, it got
Sony be giving like free DLC if you get it like for PlayStation.
Yeah, like from what I've been hearing on Destiny 2, it's rebuilt from the ground up. Like it's not even the same people working on. Well, there's same people working on it, but it's not the same dude that was leading the game.
Yeah, no.
Somebody said, I'm saying that people didn't buy PlayStation 4 for Uncharted. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
Wait, what was it that he said? I didn't hear.
He was saying I'm tripping because I was saying that people didn't buy PlayStation for Uncharted. I didn't say that at all. I said,
he's just saying like don't
8
count.
million doesn't mean that all 8 million of those people pursued Uncharted 4. It may have just come with the console.
Microsoft is infamous with that.
And it helps your sales numbers. I mean, that's the bottom line. And I recall in a previous podcast, it may have been 2 years ago, I don't know, but Naughty Dog themselves said that only a certain percentage of the PlayStation fans even played any other games. That was a long time ago.
Which is crazy to me too.
So that's they were addressing the remaster is what it was, and they said only a small percentage of the fan base played that game. And I don't know. But yeah,
honestly, if GTA 5 was an exclusive, I think that'll be like the highest selling exclusive as of recent date, because that game just sells fucking like crazy.
Not. If they ever make GTA an exclusive, that'll be bad for the whole world.
I mean, it used to be at one point.
Yeah, well, that shit was on, but it was on Dreamcast. Though.
It was on it. Yeah, it was, but like it was
GTA, not GTA 3.
It was really on
PS2.
Yeah.
PS2 had all the games. Motherfuckers damn near had a monopoly damn there.
Yeah.
All right,
ain't no damn near. They did.
Yeah.
Niggas had everything.
We got a comment, Fanmail?
Yeah, let's do it. Whenever we do our fan mail, we're gonna do it in between topics now instead of doing them all at the beginning. That way we can get through more of the show faster. All right. let's do. Which one is this? Channing Tatum. That's Channing Tatum. Whatever. Good.
That's Drake's line.
Ricky, you know you muted yourself, bro.
All right, now I'm reading it now. It said, "What's up, GMG? It's Cedric. I had a question because I recently bought a PS2 from a local video game store around where I live. Seeing people like Chase do walkthroughs got me interested in playing some older games. I just wanted to ask, what are some of the best games on that system to play? At the moment, I only have Kingdom Hearts 1 and Twisted Metal Black.
All right, let's
Keep
all
up the
say
great
one
show.
game.
A great work.
Shout out to Cedric for the email.
Sure.
Thanks,
first of all.
Cedric.
Let's all do one game. Let's do a game that nobody else has said.
I'm trying to-
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist or Roses.
Hey.
Yeah, that is a good game.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the
Roses.
Roses. Okay.
If you like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ooh.
Give me a second to train.
I'm gonna say Enter the Matrix. That game's fun.
Okay.
He said, "Enter the Matrix."
Yeah.
With Naomi and Ghost.
He didn't say it had to be an exclusive because it doesn't. I'm gonna say you never played San Andreas, GTA San Andreas. If you never played that, you you gotta get hands on that. You have to.
Capcom versus SNK 2. That shit's dope.
That's another good one.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Fire.
Yeah, Shaolin Monks is fire.
Fire.
Chat going crazy. Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank.
Shoot, Need for Speed Underground too.
You gotta
Gun.
be extreme.
Gun.
I heard about Gun.
Shout out to
Shit,
Jordan.
the X-Men Legends joint back then was fire.
X-Men Legends was actually real fire. Whoa, who was Gun? What?
Yo, Jada Dream said Pepsi Man. Yo, y'all ever heard of
Gun, Black.
ever heard of that, yo? Pepsi
Shoot,
Man.
Tekken man. I mean,
I've heard of it.
Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Any Ghost Recon, SOCOM.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend you look up top
What about Max
50
Payne?
PS2 games, and most of those games
No.
were actually great games. Like the PS2 library was crazy, bro.
Let me get a shout out to my man Spyro the Dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Spyro.
Hold it down.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
God of War.
WWF just bring it, and Here Comes the Pain. All those two PS2 games.
Oh
was
man,
shit.
Here Comes the Pain was great.
SSX, dude. Like there's.
Hey, that Blade game was fire too. I forget which one it
Even-
was.
Even
Blade was fire.
the old DBZ Budokai games were good.
Oh yeah, all of them.
I love
those are
them.
supposed to be better than
Good.
the ones.
I don't know if you played the recent God of Wars, but you could try to get into God of War on that franchise on the PS2.
So
Hurt my arm.
Any of the old Resident Evils.
Or True Crime, Streets of New York. LA.
all right, let's move on. But once
And
again,
who over there smacked on some shit?
thank you very much for the email. We are way behind on emails because you can see this is from October 27th. I know some of y'all sending emails, but we can only do a few a show, so it's a chance that we may or may not get to yours for a while.
But definitely send us emails though, because we're gonna be back on that. So
and Ricky, whenever we use one, you should archive it to get it out of the
don't
list.
tell me how to do emails,
I
y'all.
apologize for my actions, yo. Do what you do, fam.
I got
All
it.
right. Next topic. I mean, I know Barry's excited about this.
You already know what it is.
Mass Effect Andromeda finally gets a release
man.
date. I did not know. I did not know if we were going to see this game anytime soon because they were talking about it for so long. But we all know when they talk about games a lot, they usually show you footage of whatever is new and exciting. But with Mass Effect, we basically got nothing for the last 2 to 3 years. We finally got just a bit of gameplay, which I'll show here on the screen. It's not much, but March 21st in North America and March 23rd internationally, Mass Effect. To me, me and Prosy had this conversation before, and he brought up BioShock, but BioShock, Mass Effect are two of the best, maybe the best new franchises from PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
If you have never played Mass Effect, I mean, I know this style of game may not be for everybody, but for those that really like to get like bang for your buck and you really want to have a lot of hours, Mass Effect is one of those games you should definitely get your hands on. You will not be disappointed as far as like value goes. The game is excellent. The story is excellent. It's an all around great ass game, dude. You travel to all these different planets, and there's like wars, and like your decisions
It look
actually
good.
matter.
Mass Effect is a space version of Oblivion, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls.
Stop playing.
The amount of hours that you can put into those games,
Yeah.
and this game is bar none. There's not too many games out
Like
there
a
that
Fallout?
have the longevity. Yeah, you could throw that in there too.
Well,
Like it's he said like a Fallout. It's like there's so much. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yo, but Barry told me like this has no relation to the story. So if I were to get into Mass Effect now, that even with this one it wouldn't even be bad because this doesn't relate to the other ones. I don't know 100% if they'll bring back the main. I don't know what's the deal with the other ones.
They'll probably throw people in there maybe that were in the past, like for some quick like Easter eggs. But I think that it's going to be just brand new. I just to play devil's advocate. Mass Effect has never been bad, mind you. I played the second one before I played the first one, and out of the two, it's never been bad. I'm only worried because it's been so long since we've heard stuff, and they're just now showing stuff. I don't want it to be like these other games that have been coming out that have been out being made for so long, and we're building it up to be like one of the greatest games of all time, and it just flops. Like I'm preparing for it not to be. I'm praying for it to be the greatest, but I'm also optimistic that it might not live up to what everybody has been wanting.
It has a multiplayer too, and they're gonna release a beta soon.
I think it can because to me, in my opinion, this is my opinion, the Mass Effect 3 was not the best out of the series. So when you go from the best, which was 2, to 3, which was good, but it wasn't 2, I feel like the next one doesn't have to necessarily compete with the last one being the best. It just needs to be on par or better than 3 for people to be satisfied. Plus 3, man, the community was so upset with the ending that they got the devs to make a new ending. Yeah, you ain't never heard of no shit like that. Never.
And I feel like also to that point, I think they learned their lesson because they rushed 3. They came out. Mass Effect 2 came out. I want to say 2011. Let me double check. 2010, and then 3 came out like literally not too far after that, like 2 more years. So they did a lot of different shit. Like I said, with the ending, and a lot of people were disappointed. I feel like this time around they started development in 2012, but I think they really took their time this time around. They didn't allow a lot of the EA bullshit. Hopefully, you know how EA can get. They hope they didn't allow a lot of the EA bullshit to get in their way and finally make the game that they wanted to make. Going back on what Ricky said, if you're new to the franchise, this is definitely, you don't have to play the first 3 and feel like you'd be missing anything. The first trilogy is just that. Like, and then this is a brand new section in the whole. This takes place in an entirely different galaxy. It takes in it. I want to say they said it takes place between the second game and the third game, but this takes place so far away from everything. So you don't have to play the original trilogy. I've been doing so much research on this game, bro. You can ask me anything, and I probably have an answer for it.
Damn.
I just want to.
That's what's up.
I just want to. If anybody's like, this doesn't look like much, I understand because
You gotta watch gameplay.
There's been there is gameplay, but like sometimes
watching
gameplay, you don't really get anything out of it. It may not even look good. There's been several games, and I had to learn that the hard way over the last 2 or 3 years. That some of the games I'm looking at, like, man, this don't even look like much. But then when you actually are playing it, it's a whole different level. And BioWare, the company, the studio making this, just to read some of their titles, they got Star Wars: The Old Republic. A lot of people played those. Dragon Age Inquisition. That actually got Game of the Year in 2014. Mass Effect 3, obviously. Dragon Age 2. Mass Effect. Jade Empire, which is another game people like. I mean, they have a lot of good games. So they put out quality stuff. I don't think this is going to be anything that we're not used to seeing from them as far as quality goes. So they don't really have bad games on their.
One last thing though.
Yeah.
When it does become announced, or like when their beta for their multiplayer will be out, I'll probably like keep everybody updated, because they said I didn't even know this shit was gonna have a multiplayer. I don't know.
Multiplayer.
Yeah, it's not a co-op either. They saying like they're gonna have a versus. I don't know. They saying they're having a versus multiplayer, like some shit. So I don't know if they're doing galaxy fights. I don't know what's going down.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they talked about it. It's going to be kind of like how they did 3 multiplayer. If any of y'all played it, it's kind of like Waves in a way.
Yeah, it's not the story. You can't do the story with it.
It's like a horror mode.
Yeah. Also, if you play 3, when you invent in the multiplayer, they said that it's not going to determine the story, or it's not going to be that important to the story, but there are going to be perks that transfer over to it. Also, like I said, it's not going to be that essential to the story. If you play Mass Effect 3, doing the multiplayer got you a certain kind of something that you kind of wanted to play the multiplayer, which is still active today, by the way.
Yeah. So anyhow, man, if you never played Mass Effect, and you even if you're still on PS3, and I know some people still are, you might want to get us a chance. By the way, my PC people, they're going to have full controller support this time, so you won't have to mod your fucking game to use a controller. That shit pissed me off.
What do you mean?
Because I think it was 3. 3? Barry, was it 3? Because you use keyboard and mouse though, right?
No, none 3 of them of the trilogy had native controller support.
So we had to get mods. Yeah, we had to make mods. We had to download mods to use our controllers. And once you download the mod, I mean, it didn't take much work. And they did give you the Xbox buttons, so that wasn't too bad. But it's going to have full controller support this time, which is something that, anything that help the user is always good, because not everybody wants to use keyboard and mouse.
Also, for my PC people, I will get it on PC because I believe 30 frames is going to be locked in on the console, and we can get more on PC.
Only nerds care about. I'm just playing. All right.
That's from the devs.
Fan mail number 2. Jordan, let's do Jordan.
Shit, when the train coming? Why? Oh man, you want me to really read when the train here? You gonna do me dirty like that? All right, whatever, man.
How long is the train going?
It's rush hour, yo. So people trying to get home and shit. Let me see. I'll read it. You can hear me good though?
Yeah.
No, am I blurry? What in the fuck? Oh, all right. It says from Jordan. Yeah, never mind, dog. This train getting loud as fuck. You hear that shit? Nah, yo.
Read it?
Yo, fuck it, Barry. Hold that.
All right. Something I've noticed is that every time someone mentions Need for Speed, Chase's whole demeanor changes like Need for Speed is that ain't shit dad that left him as a child. Did the series hurt you in the past, or are the games just a special kind of ass? What do the rest of you guys think? P.S. Keep up the good work. I haven't missed a single episode of the podcast in the last 3 years, and this was sent from my iPhone.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much, Jordan. Thanks for the support, and 3 years. We've been here for a while. Was it really my face? Really, my whole demeanor changed?
Absolutely.
Or was that Joe Montana?
No, Need for Speed.
Well,
Rivals.
I ain't gonna lie. Need for Speed is one of them games that hurt me, bro. Like when the games you have these games and they have a track record of being good, and then they just start sucking. Shit like this, fucking Prince of Persia. We all know those games where like they had 2 or 3 good ones, and then after that we just don't know what happened. Need for Speed.
Call of Duty.
I don't even know what that is, fam. What's that?
Come on.
When did that? I don't know what that is, bro.
We don't even.
I haven't even played like a real I haven't played Need for Speed like that much since like what Underground, Underground 2.
Okay.
Probably.
I haven't been playing.
It's like before YouTube. That's the last.
It was okay. It wasn't that bad, man. Don't talk about Need for Speed, man. It's an amazing game.
Honestly, I've probably put 10 minutes in any Need for Speed game, period. I've never really put more than 10 minutes in Need for Speed, like in none of them ever. I play like Most Wanted for like 5 minutes, and then I play like Hot Pursuit or some shit like that, whatever it's called, for like 2.5 minutes. Like I've never cared about Need for Speed. I was a Midnight Club nigga. So.
Oh, you know what? I had
I never liked
Most Wanted
racing
on the PSP. That's right.
Yeah, and there was nothing wrong with it. I just wasn't super into racing games that were like Midnight Club was cool, and then like the karts, like Mario Karts and stuff like that. Other than that, I never really got into Need for Speed.
I even like what's that? Burnout.
It's like Burnout Paradise.
I like Burnout because of the crashes. I don't like simulators and racing. Like I like car
So
races.
you like seeing violence? Okay,
A little bit.
I got you.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
So I mean, somebody
Chase be looking like miserable.
Tony Hawk was another game that
you purchased that shit.
All right, man. Next topic, man.
Oh man, that's gonna get personal.
Spider-Man's went down too.
Spider-Man, like there's so many.
The X-Men game.
We've been there, done that with Spider-Man. I mean, I'd rather just.
All right, next topic, dog. You know what you did. You know what you did.
I'd rather see. I'm not even a fan of him, but I'd rather see fucking Superman. Fuck it, yo.
All right, Props, you got any quick news today? Rumors?
I don't, to be honest with you. I
have some.
Need to get my research on.
All right, we're gonna be full fledged together next week.
I didn't even know what we was doing or not, bro.
Yeah, that's all right. We're a little bit off our game. So,
since you got some.
There's something about some game called Call of Duty. It says something about a game called Call of Duty is going to take its game back to the roots this year.
Why are you saying it like that? Like you so unfamiliar now with the franchise. There's some game, like, because you're proud that you didn't purchase this one for the first time.
I put my Brody on this one.
I don't know what Call of Duty is right now. I haven't erased that from my mind.
Like I said,
so I don't even want to talk about it then.
They hurt me.
Call of Duty 4 comes out right now. I'm not buying it. I don't even care anymore.
Whatever. We can skip.
Don't care, bro.
It hurts because when I really loved Call of Duty, and it's just like when you love your sports team, but they suck for like years. You can't just like.
I feel you that, Chase. Man, you don't see Sad Mellow.
Hey man, listen, man. Infinite Warfare got a boots on the ground mode.
But Infinite
Get
Warfare,
that bullshit out of here.
I'm not. I don't even know what that is. Like. I am that people still think I'm playing. Y'all, it's January. I feel even less likely to buy the game now than I was.
I don't know why people thought I was playing like
they think I'm not Modern Warfare Remastered. When it gets unbundled, take my money. But I'm not buying that.
Be real with you.
No, you know what?
Not having Call of Duty in my life is relief. I've been stress free. I got eliminated. I eliminated 2K from my life. I'm a lot happier. Like I'm just enjoying these mobile games and these few games on PlayStation right now, B.
So, on the subject of them actually going back to possibly Vietnam, World War II, just back to a time where we enjoyed the time period of Call of Duty. Sledgehammer's up next, and that's the other thing. I'm
scared.
I'm really not looking forward to it. Huh? Yes. It's
like the best warfare?
Oh no! I don't want that.
No, it's not.
I don't want that.
No, they're saying
they'll shoot themselves like in the other foot now. If they release that.
They put up a picture of an M1911, which is not a futuristic weapon at all. It's a weapon that was used for
World War I, II, and for Korean War and Vietnam.
Don't fall for that
clickbait.
I have a big ass.
I think the flying in the air stuff is going to be out for a while. I think this.
No, it's not.
So you think this next game?
Positive.
From them,
I'll put money up. I mean, look, I'm just saying it to make it interesting. You see how you and Prov actually escaped this shit, and I went ahead and still but I paid $40. I went half of my boy, so I was like, fucking, I just played Modern Warfare Remastered. But, and as much as I just give a fuck less about COD, I play more Battlefield. I play all these other shits now. I'm like 1,000% sure they're not doing flying shit. And I got a big rumor. I can tell you guys offline, like who told me. But the first teaser trailer that they're gonna show, that's gonna be pretty quick, is gonna be like an all black screen, and you're gonna hear the soldiers from Vietnam screaming, and then it's gonna flash in, like as if like so that we can know now for certain that it's gonna be based in the Vietnam War. And that's the thing that they were trying to do in the beginning anyway. They didn't want to do boots on the ground. Sledgehammer actually wanted to do a Vietnam War game, but they were told.
I did know that. That's 100% true. They really didn't want to make Advanced Warfare.
They didn't want to do no futuristic warfare, but they wanted to make. It's weird though. They wanted to make a third-person shooter in Vietnam, but a horror game. But what happened was they were told, Activision pulled them aside and said, "Listen, can you just work on the development of Advanced Warfare?" Therefore, they partnered up with whoever else to make the story and then make the gameplay. So that's why they came in and they're saying that this is our year. They're trying to promote some shit. And I think people, I don't know who's going to be hyped though at this point. 3 years of fucking futuristic warfare, and then we just get hit with this random Vietnam shit. That shit crazy. That's bipolar.
I'll get it.
Fuck. I know. I buy that shit.
If I see my feet
it all
on the ground,
depends
I'm
on
getting
that. It all depends on that beta, bro.
That's
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know about shelling out some dough for that.
What's the last Call of Duty you bought then, Chef?
Black Ops 3.
Oh, well, it's not too far
Wait,
off.
you didn't get Modern Warfare Remastered, right?
Nah.
Damn.
Nah.
Barry did. Barry played.
Hey, Barry, how's Infinite Warfare? How many hours you got? How many days you got played, sir? Tell us about your experience.
I ain't got no damn day. Well, I can tell you this much. I got more hours in it than the Modern Warfare Remastered, and I got 8 hours in Modern Warfare Remastered. Damn. I feel like I got more time left. I got more time in Infinite Warfare, probably about a few hours more.
Is that on purpose?
Yeah. I like the faster pace. I told you I told you the game's decent to me. I wasn't trolling about that part. Nah, it ain't the GOAT. I ain't gonna tell you that. Yeah, I'm trolling, but
I'm getting tired of that fucking wall jumping and shit. I'm tired of that shit.
In Vietnam?
Nah. Yo,
if I see that shit happens, they might have to block me because I'm finna go break
like some alternate dimension, yo.
Now what pissed me? Now I will say what pissed me off is when Infinite Warfare tried to appeal to, fans like you guys that want boots on the ground, and they bring up the shitty ass boots on the ground mode that was like fucking this is shitty as hell. Like
they don't work
that kind of pissed me off because. Huh?
I'm sure they don't work with the maps. That place.
They don't at all, and they try to They went as far as to try to rebalance the weapons specifically for that mode, and it just don't work. Yet they still give you a wall running and turbo slide, but it's supposed to be boots on the ground mode.
Hold on, are we having an in-depth convo on Infinite Warfare modes?
No,
damn.
No, I was just saying.
I just wanted to get his perspective because he's the only person in this whole.
That game sucks.
No. I played it too. I played it too. But the thing is, I have more hours. I have more hours in Modern Warfare Remastered than Infinite Warfare. Like just to try it out because I like the zombies. The zombies is dope. I actually like the zombies, but multiplayer wise, I can't do it.
I hate that game. Like I like my.
I pick it up. I play a few matches and I'll probably play something else later. Like I don't think of it too hard.
I'm proud of myself. I didn't contribute any money to the foolishness, and I will not.
That's why they're gonna you see Activision milking it right now, so they're already like milking the fuck out of it.
I'm not 100% confirming this, but I think I'm done with the franchise in general.
You said there weren't extra products.
No more.
Yeah, I dead ass believe it, bro. Like getting past this was light work. Like I
what about Destiny 2?
Didn't care about that, bro. I told y'all before
it ain't got raids or something like that.
It ain't got raids and multiple raids in the very beginning. I ain't getting that game. Like Activision could eat a whole. Like I don't care about them niggas no more, bro.
Where the fuck my water bottle go?
The fuck?
Man, I'm still a fan of the series. I'm just I can't. I just wasn't rocking with that. I wasn't.
You can't keep giving me shit and then making me come back.
I agree.
Like, that's just not how it's
I just wanted to remaster.
Like Advanced Warfare was shit. Black Ops 3 was okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay. But and then this shit, like I think I've said it multiple times. I don't think any of us looked up any gameplay on this, with the exception of the show footage on the show. I don't.
Which game?
Know a single weapon on Infinite Warfare. I don't know a single weapon, kill streak,
none of the maps, guns. I know nothing, yo.
That's crazy. I cared so little about this.
That's bro. If you take me back to Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, I could tell you every map, every gun. I could tell you the fucking rate of fire. I could tell you the DLC. I can tell you
weapons on Not a lot of weapons, not that bad. I feel like this is the best weapons we got in the Call of Duty game.
Ever?
In a minute. No.
Serious?
In a minute.
Black Ops 3 weapons.
In a minute.
Advanced Warfare weapons are better than fucking Infinite Warfare weapon. You know what? I'm out of this convo.
No, you ain't out of it because you put yourself in. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not going in no more. Let's talk about the other subject. Don't we have other
wait, hold on. Nah, he said, I can't agree with you, Ricky. I hated Advanced Warfare, bro.
I hated that shit to death, but if you
I'd rather take Infinite Warfare weapons in Advanced.
I'm talking about the hit detection. Infinite Warfare is still garbage as fuck. Like,
or then you talking about something else.
And then Black Ops 3 had weapons that look like regular modern weapons just into the future. This Infinite Warfare shit, I don't know what this Halo expansion is about. What is it? Fucking no. Shit weird to me.
So anyhow,
if they really go back, just one more thing. If they really go back to boots on the ground, I want Treyarch to do it, to be honest. I started with World at War, and I love World at War. If they could just bring it back to where World at War, or even Black Ops 1, I'll be happy.
It's Vietnam or the Korean War, one of those two.
Hey, you give me that, I lowered the bar. I have such little expectations out of that. The bar has been so low that if you put my feet on the damn ground, I will buy your game. That's all you have to do. That's fucking sad. Put my fucking feet on the ground, please. Y'all can't adapt. Y'all just mad because y'all can't adapt.
There was a game that came out last year. I don't know if you guys heard of it or remember. It's called The Division.
Wait, when did that come out?
Last year. So it came out last year, like in March. I know people tend to forget about it because it's... Anyway. So my boy was telling me about a new mode that they added, which you have to pay for, obviously, DLC.
It's garbage.
And the way he was explaining it to me, it sounded kind of like H1Z1's Royal Rumble Survival King of the Hill mode, where it's just like as soon as you go in there, there's a time limit and it's counting down, and you have to basically kill everybody that you see. And once the timer is up, I guess you win, or so-called. So just wanted to throw that little tidbit out there.
I have it.
You said it's called a Division?
It's garbage.
Division.
It's absolutely garbage.
I swear I seen you, Dave, and Carter playing it one time.
It just came. Whoa, him and Dave Carter.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about like the regular, not the DLC.
Playing a Division?
Yeah, you put in like 60 hours total. I remember.
It was like you, Dave, and Carter, and I remember y'all kept trying to beg me to come on, and I was like, nah, y'all can't.
What was the game about?
I can't even remember.
Let me quit. Somebody in the chat gonna be mad as hell. Y'all talking shit. Y'all don't speak for the masses. I was like, we didn't say we spoke for anybody but ourselves. I don't even speak for Ricky. I'm just saying.
We had that day one.
Yo, listen, I got a couple of my boys to buy that shit. The just survive. I think it's survival mode. And we playing it, right? For one thing, you could barely find a server in that shit. I'm able to get into it now because my connection and shit, but the way that it plays out is dope, but we're forgetting that it's Ubisoft, so it doesn't work 100% of the time. So the game mode is just fucking absolute garbage. It's similar to H1Z1 as far as like the green gas. It's like a snowstorm, but at the same time, it's garbage. Like the shit don't play right. Shit is trash.
It's crazy.
We still don't even have all the boroughs.
They had a good core. They had a good core. Like that, I think that idea could still work real well. But they're notorious for...
Bro, we don't even got Brooklyn.
For fixing everything on their sequels. If there's a Division 2, just like I told y'all with Watch Dogs 2, Assassin's Creed 2, Far Cry 2, that shit'll be way better than the first one.
Bro,
they're gonna have to have a sequel. The game sold super well.
It better not. It better not have a sequel.
If
They don't even have all the boroughs yet.
It started off fire.
Yeah, I guarantee you the sequel will be way better than the first.
It won't be complete, bro. We still don't have all of Manhattan yet. Wasn't it supposed to have all 5 boroughs?
They'll fix it.
They'll put everything that we didn't want or everything that we wanted. They'll actually have a real multiplayer mode. Like, I don't know about the story. I don't really give a story.
That's what they do.
We're gonna hire some voice.
Because like if you play it now, then when we played it back then, or my bad, when Chase and them played it back then, it's definitely better than it was back then.
That was a good one. Sorry, that was a good one.
You know what?
Wise said Division kept your feet on the ground.
They did.
Right.
we had some good times.
That's why Chase stopped playing Destiny.
Nah, I was getting fucked up on Destiny. I ain't gonna hold it. Really, if you really think about it, I think Ubisoft listens to fan feedback more than everybody else. I'm not saying they do everything we ask. I'm saying I really legit think they see what people are saying and they make a lot, not a couple.
Can you give me an example?
Other than Watch Dogs?
Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs. Literally.
Which Assassin's Creed?
After 3, people complained. 4 was way better.
Actually,
and then after 4, what we got?
1 people complained.
I said the next one. I didn't say all of them.
So it took them 2 games. It took them how many games then to make a better one? Man, cut that shit out, y'all.
What you mean?
You got it.
But the first Assassin's Creed was
I heard the second Assassin's Creed is way better.
And we complain.
Right,
the next one will be way better than the last one. Now, I'm not saying they ain't gonna fuck up again after that, but I'm saying every time people give their feedback, they seem to make a lot of changes to the game. That's me. I mean, Assassin's Creed may not be our best example.
I agree with the Division thing. I think Division 2 would be way better. I think it'll be light years better than the first.
I would hope it is.
I will hope
so.
And man, it's not every game. I'm saying, I just think the bottom line, in my opinion, I feel they make more adjustments off of fan feedback from the big
I'll give you
studios
another example.
Then
Sony Rainbow Six Vegas. Vegas 2 was a lot better than the first one.
What about Far Cry? Because I know you guys played Far Cry 4. Did you like Primal better than you like 4?
I haven't played any.
I actually did because it was a way different experience. 3 was still the best, but
I like 3.
I think a lot of people complained about 4 because
I came in on this franchise on 4.
It wasn't different enough, and then they brought out Primal. Some people just didn't care for Primal at all, and I understand why, but I really like that game. But I understand why people say I don't want to be a fucking caveman on a Far Cry game. You don't have guns. You know what I'm saying? You go out, Far Cry, you out there, you want to blow shit up, shoot people, shoot animals. Primal, you got to, once you get all the upgrades and stuff is when the game starts to be like the shit. But you got to get all that. Anyway, I'm just saying, I think Ubisoft listens a lot more than the other companies. Because I don't feel EA listens much. I feel like 2K listens, and then they immediately patch the game out of people's favor, like the next week, like 2 weeks after it comes out. It's like, all right, we heard you. We did this, and then they patch it to the way they wanted it like 2 weeks later.
2K17 was amazing until they did the first patch. It was amazing for the first month.
They didn't need to do that.
Maybe 2 months.
I mean, I don't know. Anyhow, that was just a thought. One more. Let's do another fan mail, Ricky. You want to do this one? It's a train one?
Yo, let's keep going before the train time.
All right. Tianta Holland.
Yeah, so Tianta Holland says, "Hey GMG Squad, I've been watching the live stream for about a year now, and my question is, out of all of the 2K games that I've released, which is your favorite? Mine is 2K11 because it's the first 2K I've put over 100 hours in.
2K11 for me.
2K11? Which one? Who was on the cover of that one?
Jordan.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, I was able to cheat with Carmelo at that time. Carmelo was a beast in that one. Okay.
It was.
I played online. I don't know a lot.
Well, and then YouTube wasn't really like that, and the community wasn't really pieces of shit that ruined everything either. So, well, you know what? There was a lot of fucking nonsense on there with all those tall ass players and stuff like that. So the cheese was there. I just don't think it was as prevalent as like the last couple of years. But I think.
Oh no! What? Huh? Rephrase that.
I don't think the cheese was as prevalent on 2K11 as it is for the last couple games. The community wasn't as big. Like,
nah. Nah, playing crew, because I don't know if you played crew.
No, I did.
But that's all you seen was 7 foot 20 point guards and niggas like that.
But they wasn't.
Oh man.
Like there was dudes you couldn't see nothing but their feet.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I see I'm saying dudes are straight exploiting. Well, they was.
And they was doing the skill point glitch back then too, where they had their stats maxed to 999.
Everybody.
Not everybody, but like it was a good majority.
Well,
I mean, I agree it's bigger now, so it would seem like there'd be more. But 2K11, people really forget how cheesy that game was.
You might be right,
especially with the spin dunks. Like, it may not have been as blatantly easy as left-right zigzags, but they had, like, spin layups that were unstoppable, hop-step dunks that were unstoppable. Like, 2K11 is, my opinion, the best 2K. But
2K11
and 17, to me, would have been better if they wouldn't have patched it.
2K11 is Modern Warfare 2, yo. There's just, like,
Yeah,
so much shit
2K11,
on here. But
like, the Jordan moments was fire. Like it had a lot of things in it that, I hadn't seen.
And I've been playing 2K since NBA 2K, like the first one.
I had that shit on Dreamcast, yep.
Allen Iverson.
Like when you would run out of bounds all the time because they like that.
AI was on the cover of one, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you know what? I've been playing 2K since people was playing live. So
wasn't Grant Hill?
Always been a. Huh?
I don't think.
Like Grant Hill was on the cover too. I don't know why.
None that I know of. No, not Grant Hill. It was majority of Iverson until 2K5, then Ben Wallace, and then Shaq on 6 and 7. 8 had Chris Paul, 9 had KG, 10 had Kobe.
2K9 was dope. 2K9, the one with Kobe was dope.
You know what? What year was that Steve Novak played on the Knicks, yo?
No, who cares?
That was my favorite 2K. Because I was unstoppable, yo.
Yeah,
I swear to God, yo.
I remember you couldn't block dunks in 2K13.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like. It was 12. It was 2K12.
Yeah,
that was my favorite one, yo. You literally couldn't block dunks in 2K13 at all.
That's why, like 2K is so annoying. They do basic things like you can now block dunks and they hype it up like it's the best new feature that they've ever had.
But then you can block every
like that is so annoying, bro. And then like you got everybody. Like referees be blocking your shots now, bro. They like next year is gonna be no zigzag, no speed boost. They gonna hype that up. Watch.
Yeah, right.
Which they supposedly hyped up this year.
And then
right.
These motherfuckers.
Well, speed boosting wasn't really a thing before this year. That was kind of newer this year.
No, I thought that was on 2K16.
They had zigzags, but they didn't really have speed. Like speed boosting wasn't really super prevalent that I remember because I didn't see it a lot. I mean, they had it, but it wasn't like being exploited like how it was this year.
I think that's because it was.
No, I'm tripping.
The park dudes, they be having all of
that.
Yeah,
it was like
dudes was killing me. Like it was the prelude, yo, and dudes was giving out all these nonsense ass exploits during the prelude. I'm like, yo, the game even out yet? Y'all already doing this, man? God damn. All right. Last topic. Nintendo Switch. Ricky, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and take that.
Which news specifically that you have on there? Just anything.
Whatever.
All right.
Tell me what screenshots you need. I'll put them up.
Just put whatever. I'll just roll with it. So first thing is that tomorrow, if you guys, I think it's 8 p.m. PST over in Japan. They're gonna live stream more information to reveal the price, the release date on a Nintendo Switch, and I think Friday morning, I forgot exactly what time. I think 9:30 Eastern. They're gonna show off, I guess, games and shit and whatnot. But there's a lot of different rumors and stuff speculating. But a lot of people have been taking screenshots who've been working at Best Buy, who've been working at GameStop, screenshotting like all the stuff that's coming out. So it's been rumored that there's companies making voice chat headsets for the Nintendo Switch, which is kind of confirming that there's going to be voice chat in the Nintendo Switch. They're also confirming some of the games that are launching, as you see here. You got Monster Hunter, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, NBA, Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, Zelda. There's something wrong with Sonic. I don't know what's going on with Sonic, but you also have Just Dance, Lego City, Dragon Quest, and you have Hori, which is a company that makes a lot of different like accessories for consoles. They're making their own headset for the Nintendo Switch. They're making a dock for the Nintendo Switch. There's one big thing I'm really pissed about. If you want to switch to that screenshot, Chase, it's about the the whole yeah. So this person's Twitter, if you want to follow them, because I went to their Reddit page as well as the sources that they've been linking. It seems to be credible, but it's saying, and remember, Nintendo did announce that they're only launching at least 2 million in the U.S., and which is kind of crazy to me. And it says here, our source just told me that 20 units is the minimum Nintendo Switch elotment. I think that's it. That is for GameStop. It's elopement, right? Allotment. For GameStop locations, and the maximum is 30. So this kind of reminds me of the Nintendo NES Mini Classic Editions, which is bullshit to me. I don't see why they're going this route with the Nintendo Switch.
Tell them
when
what
I
that
feel
means, because they may not have understood.
Okay, so that only means that, and this is
units.
just a guess, that means only 20 to 30 units maximum will be sent to GameStop retailers. We don't know how many for Best Buy, but that means this shit is going to end up like a limited thing until I guess they see the sales numbers, and then they'll start pushing out units. So I don't know how the pre-orders are going to work. I don't know what they're doing. But as far as when the day one launch, I don't know how long you're going to have until you'll be able to purchase this. So they're only going to bring 20 units to each GameStop local retailer. So that's kind of fucking bullshit. And I don't know what's the whole big thing with that. Hopefully we hear that they're going to have stock like a week after. I guess that's just to test sales and shit. But anything else on the Switch? The price.
We said,
the price.
We was saying that it was only going to be, I think it was no more than 250. 250, yeah, I thought we said was the max. Either 200 or 250. And this looks like that's actually accurate. We'll see tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, Ricky?
Yeah, it's supposed to be tomorrow and Friday. So tomorrow they're going to announce all the news. And they did say that they're going to release every piece of news that people have been wanting to know about the Switch. They're not going to leave anything behind. So as far as the display, exactly how much, what kind of frames are, what a resolution, the type of games, and all the part, they're going to release all information for everybody. But another thing too is that Target had the price at $299, but it was said to be a placeholder, and then Best Buy had the same thing, and then they had to change it down to $249.99 because they were told that that's going to be the standard price for the actual console. And then Nintendo did $250 for a console for the hybrid.
It's not,
but there's rumors saying that they might release this just as like some bare bone, like nothing in it, just the like like what they did with one of the
no plug.
I'm sure it's gonna include a plug, but you know how some consoles, like the consoles like Xbox One, PS4, gave us demos to try out when it first launched. They're just giving this shit to us like that, like with nothing to really play it on. So we're gonna have to buy all our games separate, and it's still unclear, unannounced if they're gonna have a bundle, because they see two prices. They see a $249.99 version and a $299.99 version. So we don't know if that extra $50 is because of the game or if it comes with accessories. So there's a lot of stuff that's been happening, but you could check out that Reddit post or even that Twitter page too, because they have a lot of leaks as far as like what Nintendo games in Japan is dropping for the console, and other leaks as far as like what games are going to come in the future. So
let me ask you this.
That shit comes out the same time Mass Effect comes out. I don't give a shit about that Switch no more.
Oh damn!
This screenshot we have here, these are the games that they have on the Wii U. They're just going to be playable on the Switch.
Nintendo Switch, you mean?
So these aren't new versions of the game. These are just like playable on the Switch. So Mario Kart 8 is just a Switch version of 8. Yeah,
because look, you see how it says NSW Dragon Quest? NSW means Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So
if it was the Wii U, it would have said NWU.
I don't see no new games on this list.
Yeah, that's why they're trying to push Breath of the Wild to come out.
Is that a release date?
Yeah, I thought
March 19th. Is that a release date?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. The leak rumor was that the Nintendo Switch was dropping March 19th, 2017. But we're not clear if this is from somebody in the UK or someone in the US, because they're saying that the US by accident GameStop leaked the release date to be the 17th of March, and the UK put out this leaked image and it says the 19th. So we always know that whenever a console or a game launch, sometimes it's like 2 days later for UK. But yeah.
So let's get back to this. So is you telling me that they're gonna put out the Switch with no brand new day one games? They're gonna just give us Wii U games.
With the exception, they have. Shit, let me see.
Would you about to say Just Dance?
If you remember what
no, I'm being honest.
If you remember what I said a while ago, they said that those other games like the Pokemons and stuff were going to be within the first 6 months, but they're not going to be day one. They're going to be in the first 6. So there'll be a new Pokemon, the Zelda, all that other stuff is going to come within the first 6 months of the release of the.
Also, we don't know what those placeholders.
Wait. Right. To be fair. Zelda Breath of the Wild, whatever, that's going to come out day one. They're saying that this Just Dance and this Mario Rabbids, whatever that shit is supposed to be day one, and there's a Mario game that's supposed to be day one. It's brand new Mario game, right? Whatever, if you want to call it brand new. It's not ported, the Mario one. But I just have a question. When the PS4 launched and the Xbox One, how many day one games did they have? I'm curious. I really forgot.
They had Dead Rising, they had Rise, they had Knack, they had Killzone.
Was it so? It's 2 and 2?
No, there's more than that. That's just what I can think of right off the top.
If that's the case,
Warframe.
Blacklight and Warframe were on PC already. Those aren't like brand new fresh IPs.
This is true.
So you said brand new fresh IPs?
Like brand new games to come out with, because what Chase just said was
like brand new games for that.
There we go.
So brand new games for that. Okay.
Knack, Killzone, Draft Club. Did Draft Club come out at launch?
Nope, it did not.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Resogun. I remember that one.
Resogun did. Yes,
I thought that was already out in 2013. Well, that's what it says on here.
I thought it came out exactly. I thought it was brand new.
So that's what I'm saying. So really thinking that people are looking at. I mean, I'm upset too. Like, damn, these are the day one launch games, but it's really no different compared to what Microsoft.
It is because you got to remember if you got a PS4. The versions of the games that came out on the newer consoles was the actual versions, like the real versions, like the Battlefield 4 on PS4.
GTA.
Right. Well, GTA
didn't come out till like a year later.
It did come out later.
I'm just saying, like Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts,
Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Right. Those versions of the games were like the official versions, and the ones that were out on the last gen were kind of
But to be fair, the ones on the last version came out first before those consoles. So what's to say it's no different if... I mean, who the fuck is looking for NBA?
It is different, because you remember 2K14 on PS4 and 2K14 on PS3. I'm
not even saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that game or some of those games came out at least before those consoles came out, and then they got that upgrade so that you can switch over. What I'm trying to say is, still, it came out for the last gen first. I know it's only a couple days or whatever. Granted, I got that.
I completely understand what you're saying.
There's not that much brand new.
There weren't that much brand new that just only came.
Xbox had way more games at launch, because I remember they had at least 5 games. At launch.
Should they have Forza? Remember Forza 5 was that shit? Yo, what? That shit launched.
Let me see.
Crazy. But I'm saying, like, as far as these games, yes, a lot of them are ported over games. But, I mean, to me, it didn't look no different than when Sony dropped their console. Because, remember, wasn't we all complaining? No, some of us, I was complaining, like,
It does.
I mean, I'm gonna be real.
It's not Mario. Like, it's Mario again, and it's another game. Like when.
No, that is true. That's why I said I understand where you're coming from. But if it's supposedly supposed to be like a brand new Mario game, and it's a Mario Rabbids shit, Just Dance, and then Zelda. Zelda's like the only interesting one, and in the Mario game to me. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, people are gonna still try to argue and say, well, those are at least brand new games. Those games didn't technically come out on the Wii U or the, like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get what
it's still bullshit though. Like, you would expect other shit like a brand new Luigi's Mansion or a brand new Donkey Kong to come out.
Especially the way Nintendo is struggling right now.
But like I said earlier, they said that those games are coming within the first 6 months. So there is Luigi's Mansion 2.
Absolutely.
There is probably more than likely going to be a Diddy Kong Racing.
Racing 2,
There's definitely going to be Pokemon, because
GameStop accidentally leaked that too. Yes, they did.
Right. So those are going to be fast. Let's be honest. I'm still getting it day one, regardless if it has any games or no games.
Me too.
And I'll just wait until the games come out, because I'm just going to go to the Nintendo store and just buy some like the old Super Mario's or Donkey Kong.
GameCube virtual consoles day one.
Yeah, until until the new ones come out. So
I'm getting it.
You got to understand too, like their games. Like, I have a Wii U. The only thing that sucks is like I'm not comfortable. Like, it's so uncomfortable. They're buying that Pro Controller, already, I understand whatever, but they got some games I'm ready to play, even if it's virtual console. Like, there's a big difference. Like, I'm ready to play these shits, and they're saying that's day one. So I don't mind. And then that Mario Kart 8, I don't mind playing that, because I really missed out on it on the Wii U. And plus the voice chat, like, all that shit is cool. But
Nintendo,
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, GameStop accidentally, they put out 2 statements. One of them was, I think everybody here heard that we're gonna be able to play Pokemon now at home and on the go at the same time on the same thing. So now we want to know what the hell is that. But also they accidentally said something about it being an RPG, which relates back to what Prof was saying. Like I think was a rumor about it being a Pokemon. So I'm for certain that's supposed to be coming out within the next 6 months. So,
that's if the NX comes out in 2 months.
I literally turned into a little fanboy right now, but I'm worried that I won't be able to get it day one.
Pre-order. As soon as I see that shit.
Boy, I'll hit you with the PayPal. I'm gonna be working, man. Yo, if you can pre-order your order.
Yeah. No, I got it. As soon as I see it.
I'm gonna be working, man. I'm sick. Wait. If it's 11 p.m. tomorrow,
Nintendo's doing that announcement tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, because it's supposed to be tomorrow at 8 p.m. But their time is in the morning. Our time is gonna be at night. It's a Japan. It's gonna be a live show.
11 p.m. Or what's the time difference?
Wait, then are you sure it's not in a few hours?
I'm trying to see. Right, I'm gonna check it up right now because they're saying it's from Japan.
Like what?
Hold up.
Maybe 6 o'clock in the morning now. There, maybe 5.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to do it at like 9 in the morning, so that's gonna be our time. What 11, isn't it? 11 p.m.
Yeah, somewhere around.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh man, hold on. Let me check this out. Because like if I miss out on this pre-order, bro, like I'm gonna be sick as fuck. Cause then we don't even know when the next one's gonna come out. That's the thing too. That's the difference too. Like I know Microsoft has some games at launch. That's crazy. You're right.
They had so much to show.
It's 11 p.m. Eastern.
Tonight?
Yeah,
wait.
Or 3 hours.
11 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh,
so that's Friday at 9.
Yeah.
No. Or is it?
Yeah, Friday at 9.
North America, West Coast it says January 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern. It says 8 p.m. Pacific time. North America, East Coast is January 12th, 11 p.m. Eastern. Then it says the next day on the 13th Eastern, it's gonna be like 11. Damn, like early in the morning. God damn.
Man, so we gonna see. Do we have anything else we want to talk about? Because it's getting to be about that time. No.
I sound like a geek with this Nintendo Switch. Man.
Oh no. Oh, so on the 13th they're gonna do a 5-hour event in New York, but tomorrow they're gonna do it from the website.
I ain't gonna make it though.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming through. Let's go ahead and get the show outros. Go. Who wants to go first? Barry, you go.
Oh man. I wasn't ready. But hey, thanks for having me one more time. I appreciate it. Show love to everybody on the podcast. Yeah. Thank you.
Chef.
Yeah, man. Like I said earlier, thanks for having me. I'm always gonna be here supporting GMG, and make sure you follow everybody. And we out.
Ricky.
All right, you guys know what it is. Glad to have my boys on here. Glad to be back finally. Holy shit. Next week gonna do the same thing. So we keep it rolling and probably get a live stream. I don't know if we're gonna live stream today, but I know this week we're gonna live stream. So yeah, guys, if it ain't, it ain't me. So we out of here, fellas.
Wow.
I'm going.
Prophecy.
What?
You know the saying, it's evil to live backwards, so stop living in the past and move forward. Your boy go.
Now you just want to do that to him?
The
Game of L's will return because people have been waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Cool
Oh, yeah.
This shit ain't over. We went really together like that. We still here. So
yeah, because I got some games for Chase.
That's all right.
Money, nigga. With my nigga Kev, Killer Kev, nigga.
That's all right. All right, so we'll see you all next week. We're gonna try to get back on our usual schedule. We will try to be on time. I'm sorry, it was my fault. Wow, y'all just going. We out, man. God damn.
What happened, yo?